Hey guys, so the word demure has been all over the internet these days or these weeks. I don't even know. Time goes by in ways that I don't comprehend. It's summer still for me. So today we're going to talk about confidence and being demure. And a lot of us, including myself, didn't know the meaning of demure. And demure means reserved, shy, and I think it was quiet or something like that. So it basically means it's somebody who is very low profile, somebody who wouldn't really attract the attention naturally because of the way that they behave, and they would even be a little bit shy. So I'm gonna tell you something. Most of my childhood, I've been shy. Like I have been slowly overcoming that shyness. I think since middle school, you know what I mean? Like I was afraid to even speak in class, like participate and stuff like that. Like I wouldn't participate a lot in primary school, but then, you know, when I was in high school and middle school, high school, like I started participating more and more and stuff like that. And especially when I was in college, because there's a lot of things that you have to do and you have to learn them basically on your own. Because basically, I mean, teachers are not, you know what I mean? Like they tell you what's up, like they teach you the stuff, but like they don't really care if you learn it or not. So like they can explain everything, but like if you have any doubts or whatever, you really have to go and ask for a tutorship. And if you don't, it's your problem. It's less personal of a learning experience, if that makes sense. So I had to ask for a lot of tutorships, send a lot of emails, whatever. So that kind of has made me slowly overcome that shyness to talk to people. I also would say that I'm not bad at public speaking. I am sort of used to talking in front of a camera because I've been doing it not as much as I would have liked to, but I'm kind of used to talking in front of a camera because I'm a content creator. And I also, what was I gonna say? I talk alone a lot, and a lot of the times where I talk alone, every time I'm talking in front of an audience, and I've been doing that since I was 9 years old. So I'm used to like, you know what I mean? I train myself to kind of do public speaking, and I've never been bad at like class presentations. Like obviously I'm not like perfect or whatever, like, but I'm not nervous when it comes to like public speaking. I'm more nervous when it comes to interpersonal like interactions, you know what I mean? Like bi directional, yeah. Conversations and stuff like that, because you don't have any control over what's happening. But we're going to talk about public speaking later. The thing is that it's harder for me. I think I'm an ambivert. I don't think I'm an extrovert. I don't think I'm an introvert. Like I enjoy my alone time a lot, and that's how I recharge. I love being alone, but I also like talking to people, like I love spending time with my friends. I love hanging out, going outside and seeing people, talking to people. I like meeting new people. Out of my group of friends, like some people would have thought maybe that I was the shyest or one of the shyest ones, but really I was the one who was talking to people from outside of the group the most. Like, you know what I mean? Like whenever we had to do like group projects or stuff like that, I would be like, you know what? The group projects are projects of three people and only three people, and we are four. So I know nobody wants to exit the group and like, go with somebody else. So I'm gonna have to do it myself because one, I don't care, and two, I'm meeting new people. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go and ask these people that we know, and they seem to be good students, and I'm gonna ask them to see, if they want to be in the same, if they want me, or if they're okay with me being in their group. And I would do stuff like that. And so I think part of that shyness has gone away, but I'm still like shy when it comes to like small interactions, like I don't know, saying hi to people when you're walking down the street. You know what I mean? Like, okay, you see somebody and it's like, okay, should we keep like eye contact until like we say hi to each other when we're like close enough, or should we say hi to each other when we're already far away because we've already spotted each other, or should I look elsewhere and then like look at them once like we are close enough? You know what I mean? Like it's those situations where it's like you don't really know what to do and stuff like that, and you get that social anxiety. But what I'm here to tell you is that being shy has nothing to do with confidence. Like, for a long time, for the longest time, I thought I wasn't a confident person because I'm shy. And there's a lot of things that I have stopped myself from doing, I think, because I'm shy. And I'm not, let's say I'm not confident in that regard. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not confident in the social aspect. But I realized in recent situations, like, in recent crushes that I've had, I was the one that would talk to them first. Like I was the one that would go up to them and talk to them, ask them something, whatever. And And there have been situations, like for instance, when I was presenting my thesis, my degree thesis, it was me and a bunch of girls in the hallway, and we were just basically in line to present because we were presenting one at a time, and I was the first to present. But then after everybody else presented, that's when we were given the grade. So it was like a socialization time, you know what I mean? Like I only knew one girl out of all the girls that we were. I only knew one of them. Well, I knew two because there was another one that came over. Yeah, but like the rest, I didn't know, and she didn't know them either. And we were just talking. We're in the same situation. We're in a room waiting for the same thing to happen, and it's kind of like, yeah, it's an opportunity to say hi to people. Like, hey, what's up? How are you? What's your name? What degree are you in? What is your thesis about? We're all nervous about this. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like it's easy to start a conversation when you're all in the same situation. You know what I mean? Like you're all, presenting your thesis. You're all nervous. You're all, we're all waiting for our grades. Like, do you know what I mean? Like it's rather easy to start a conversation in those situations. Now, if it's like a random place where everybody's here for different reasons, well, that's a little bit different. But I realized, because I'm going to start school this year. I'm starting my master's degree. But anyway, and I was a little bit scared that I was going to be shy or that I was going to be afraid to talk to new people. But then I was like, wait, during my thesis presentation, like on that day, I was talking to a lot of girls that I didn't know. Like, and I'd never talked to them before. And it was like, I wasn't even shy or anything to talk to them. Like, you know what I mean? And I didn't even think about it. You know what I mean? That's why I'm trying not to think about it. And now we're going to talk about confidence, because I feel like I've been rambling about this for 6 minutes? Oh my God. So, confident can be shy. You know what I mean? Like, being confident, and Mel Robbins said it on a LinkedIn Live that she did, I don't know, weeks ago, months ago. She said that confidence is believing in your ability. And that is so true, because me, for the longest time, as I was saying before, I thought that I wasn't confident because I was shy. And that's really not the case. When you're confident, that means you believe in your ability. You believe in the things that you can do. You believe in the things that you know. And you believe in the things that, for instance, you've seen. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, I speak English, right? And I also speak Spanish. Like, I'm proving to you right now that I can speak English, and I'm proving it to myself. You know what I mean? Who cares if you're watching this video, if you're not, whatever, but I know that I speak English. You know what I mean? Maybe other people don't know it, but I know it. So that gives me confidence, you know what I mean? Like, other people's English may be better, worse, whatever. Like, other people may be native speakers, whatever, I don't care. But I know that I speak English. So I'm confident that I speak English. When I go to a room or when I'm meeting a person, whatever, I'm using English as a language, I'm confident because I know I can use this language, you know? If I know something, like for instance, I have a degree. I'm not an expert in branding, but I know about it because I have a business degree. We learned a lot about branding in there. And also I'm a content creator. Like, I know about branding, you know what I mean? I've seen it with other people, and I've also done a lot of things or not done a lot of things because of branding stuff. So, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm confident in what I know. And being confident, for instance, in what you see, like for instance, I don't know, imagine you and I witness, let's say, a robbery or whatever. And then you start telling me, no, that didn't happen. It wasn't a robbery. Like, they were literally just talking. Nobody robbed anybody. I would tell you, are you crazy? Like, we both saw the same things. Like, don't try to gaslight me because I know what I saw. I haven't been diagnosed with schizophrenia or psychosis or anything. I know I didn't hallucinate. I know what I saw. You know what I mean? You have to be confident in what you saw. Because if you don't trust yourself, if you don't trust what you saw, who are you going to trust if you can't even trust your own mind? Do you know what I mean? Somebody can be really shy, right? And let's say they're really good at coding. And you tell them, oh, I bet you can't even code a website. They would tell you, are you on psychedelics? I hacked NASA 3 times, actually. You know what I mean? Like, it's these things. Like, somebody can be shy, but if you believe in your ability, it's like, okay, I'm not really good when it comes to socializing, whatever. It's hard for me to talk to people, but I know I'm good at things, and I know a lot. And you know what I mean? You can be confident in those things. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean just because you're shy, just because you're reserved, it doesn't mean you're not confident. If you see somebody, like I would see, like growing up, a lot of people in my high school or in middle school, like people that seemed really confident and they were really good at socializing. They weren't shy. They would attract the attention. They were very bubbly and talkative and stuff. And and they would have a lot of problems. They were not good at public speaking. They were not good at presentations. They would get super nervous. Their voice would crack and everything. And there's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm saying is that me, somebody who's shy, like, I wouldn't get nervous like that, and they would. You know what I mean? Not everybody's good at the same things. You know what I mean? What is that confidence or that appearance of confidence based on? I don't know. They were not great students. Maybe they were good at sports. Maybe they were confident because they were good at sports. You know what I mean? We all have different things that give us confidence. You're probably good at sports. You're probably good at school. You're probably good at, I don't know, art, whatever it is, you know? And I've met a lot of people who are very extroverts, and you would think they're really confident in whatever, but they actually have a lot of insecurities, but they won't tell you. You don't know what insecurities people have. They don't know what insecurities you have. You know what I mean? Just because somebody doesn't attract the attention, being confident is not about attracting the attention. It's not about talking a lot. It's not about being the loudest in the room. It's not about walking slowly. I've heard that somewhere. Like, it's not about those things. It's about really believing in your ability, because that fake it until you make it thing, I don't know if it works. I've never tried it, but I don't think it's sustainable, because it's like, I'm really just faking it. What is my confidence based on? I don't know. Like, confidence is so hard to build. Like, it takes so much for you to build it. Like, you have to know how to do things, and you have to learn things. You need to have experience. You know what I mean? You need to have very strong opinions as well. And once your confidence is gone, it's really hard to build it again. Like, for instance, my confidence was pretty much shattered in the first year of college, because I thought I was a good student and I would get good grades. And I'm not bragging, but I graduated high school with honors. And I was getting really bad grades at first in my first semester of college, because everything was 10 times harder. And nobody was explaining well to us. We were supposed to already know everything. And it's like, why are you here? Why are you teaching me all these things? Why are you here to be a professor if we supposedly should already know everything? Aren't you here to teach me? Am I not supposed to not know? You know what I mean? So that killed my confidence, because I was like, I thought I was a good student and I feel like an idiot. And then with time, I ended up proving to myself that I'm a good student. You know, I would study and study and study, and I ended up getting good grades. But that confidence was gone for probably a year. I was very, very insecure. And then proving to myself by studying, by doing well in school, you know what I mean, by making mistakes and getting back up, I proved to myself that I could do it, and I rebuilt that confidence. But it took less than a semester for my confidence to go down, and it took me around a year to be confident again, or a year and a half to be confident again. So if you base it on nothing, how are you going to be confident? You know what I mean? You really have to know things, and you have to have skills, and you need to have experience and learn from those experiences and develop opinions for people not to be able to fool you and to gaslight you. Because fake it until you make it, okay, I have friends, like I have a friend who walks slowly, and she seems really confident, whatever, and she talks in a very arrogant, assertive, I think I would say arrogant, you know what I mean? Like, she thinks she's so cool, or she acts like she's so cool, like she's so smart, she knows it all. And really, what are her abilities? I don't think she even knows what those abilities are. Like, she hasn't developed any real abilities that give her this confidence in life. She's constantly talking crap about other people. You might think that she's confident, but why is she talking crap about everybody? Because she does not like herself. And before anybody points at her and says something, well, she's actually bad at this, she sucks at this thing, she's stupid because she made this decision, before anybody looks at me, I'm going to criticize everybody, because it's a defense mechanism. You know what I mean? But we're also going to get into that in another video. But what I'm saying is that confidence is not about being loud. It's not about being an extrovert. It's not about seeming cool, or like looking cool, or anything. Obviously, looking a certain way can make you feel confident, but I've seen some of the most beautiful people ever, and they're not that confident. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen, let's be honest, uglier people who are very confident, and I've seen really beautiful people, and I'm like, where's your confidence? Like, I follow this girl on YouTube. I'm not going to say who she is, but I think she's beautiful, and she does not speak with confidence. Like, I'm pretty sure that with time, as she makes videos, she's going to be more confident, but right now she does not have that confidence in herself. And it's kind of sad, because, like, if you think about it, when you're younger, you may look better because you're younger, but you don't have the confidence that you get as time goes by, and with experiences and learnings and everything. And that's when you look older, your skin begins to sag, you have less collagen and all these things. And it's like, yeah, okay, I'm older, but I'm more confident now because I've proved all these things to myself. I've all of this life behind me that has proved to me the things that I can do. You know what I mean? So, yeah, don't you think that being confident is about being loud, being an extrovert, being any of these things? That is all BS. You have to have abilities, you have to have skills. If you don't think you have any skills or whatever, pick something you like and try to get good at it. Practice, you know what I mean? Learn things. Be open to learn from experience or from things that you read or learn in school or whatever. Like, be confident in the things that you know, in the things that you know how to do, and don't let anybody gaslight you. That is real confidence. That's when you're going to be like, okay, like now I feel confident. Like now I really trust and believe in myself, because confidence is about believing in yourself. It's not about looking cool. It's not about being an extrovert. It's not about any of those things. I'm not saying being an extrovert is bad. Like, it's really good. It's an asset. I believe extroversion is an asset because it can really get you far when it comes to, because we are social animals. You know what I mean? You never know, where extroversion can take you, really. But confidence is not about that, even. So, yeah, develop skills, develop yourself, develop a personality, try to like yourself, respect yourself, treat yourself with the respect that you deserve, and prove to yourself that you deserve that respect. You know what I mean? Prove to yourself that you are good, that you're a good person, that you have good intentions, and that you can really do things, you know? So, yeah, that's how to be demure and confident, because demure and confident are not opposites, and they're not exclusive or self-exclusive or something like that, or interchangeably exclusive, or however you call it. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.